Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. And as always guys, thanks to all of our amazing subscribers. Thanks for watching the content and sharing the content as we grow this channel to one of the best community on this YouTube business. Okay guys, we are about to hit 2,000 subscribers. We are moving slowly, but I know we're gonna get to 2,000 subscribers. Like I said, if we don't do it this year, we're definitely gonna do it next year. But the goal is to get to 2,000 this year, and we're working our way there, slowly but surely. Okay, guys, I appreciate all of the hard work. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube that talk about my channel, my portfolio, and my portfolio alone. One day I'm gonna get it, guys. One day I'm gonna get it. I want to talk about my portfolio and my portfolio alone, what my portfolio is doing. And I do this as a motivation. What was that word? Motivation? As a motivation to get other people to invest, right? Because, you know, I wish I knew this when I was in my 20s. You guys probably wouldn't be talking to me right now because I would have already been a millionaire. I would be in some island somewhere, probably in Colombia or in Bahia, whatever the other place, Bora Bora, all them other different beautiful places that people travel when they got money, right? When they go on vacation. We do that all the time. We go on vacation, but I'm talking about places that I can go and live on and be on vacation for the rest of my life. Pretty much. That's the plan. But guys, like I said, this is not financial advice. Pretty much, okay, guys? So do what you want to do with that, and let's get down to business because today the market is, I would say, is a half and half, right? Tesla hit another high today. They went up 6% today. Even though this thing said 5%, but Yahoo Finance said 6%. Okay, and you know Microsoft, Apple, Google up 3%, almost 4%. Meta's up 1.5%. Amazon up another 2.3%. Guys, these companies are making money, and we just a little baby boy in the background trying to get our share of that pie. Okay, guys. Now, this portfolio is doing what it's supposed to do, slow motion. I did say I was going to invest, but I didn't do anything. As you can see, they already got their money out of there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this while you guys are online right now. I'm going to hit this right here, right? So what this means, right, it's going to, tomorrow it's going to do, it's going to sell, it's going to buy tomorrow because I can set a minimum, right? Let's say if I got $12 in here, if the fees haven't went through, I could put the minimum here, which is $12.40. I could put that minimum here. I think the minimum I think is like $1 or $5, whatever. I could put $10 here, right? So that way tomorrow it will sell $10. But since I don't need any of this money, we're gonna have more money coming in on Friday. We're just gonna leave it at zero, right? And it's gonna invest all of that $12.40 to help grow the portfolio tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. And that's pretty much it. We ain't got to do nothing else, right? And guys, you know, we talked about this the other day. We got at the platform fee, we move my face out of the way, $3 for the platform fee. And we're making up in dividend to cover that, right? And eventually, right, this portfolio, like I said, I was going to add more money, but I'm not going to add no more money to this portfolio. I'm just going to let it grow off a dividend. And we continue to give them that $3 every month, but we're making more than $3. Eventually, we're going to pass the level of where they're not going to be charging the fee anymore. And when we get that, I might put some margins on this account. I don't know. It might be a benefit, right? But for now, that's it, guys. We set that up to buy, and that's it. Let me go back to make sure that thing didn't change, right? Because you know your boy I'd be messing up. All right, so it's set to buy, and that's it. All right, so let's get to the next thing, guys. Crypto, Bitcoin hit a new high today. That is crazy. This is what it is now, but it hit a new high, $107,000. You see a little dot right there, the little green dot, $107,000, almost $108,000 is what Bitcoin hit, right? Bitcoin is doing something, right? It's doing something. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but it's going, right? Ethereum, it's went up to $4,098. That is crazy. You know something? I got a couple of Ethereums. I done sold a lot of them from all of my crypto portfolio to put it into my my daughter's account in Robinhood, and that account is doing pretty good. But you can see right here, this is what Bitcoin is right now. And I mean, Ethereum is doing good. XRP is down a little bit. Now, this is the rest of the stuff, right? Like I say all the time, if you take a look, if you take about $1,000 and split it up between these things, you can lose money, you can make money. This is not financial advice, guys, okay? Do as you please. But you know what? Like I said, do as you please. So you guys know I sold a lot of my Bitcoin to reinvest back into the portfolio. I sold all of my Bitcoin and crypto that I have in Coinbase. I sold a lot of stuff there, over $50,000 worth of crypto, and put a lot of it into this portfolio, so I can get the portfolio to the level that is going to start generating income, so I can start paying this girl tuition. I can start putting money aside. So right now, I just been buying. I just been buying like crazy. All I've been doing is buying, because I'm like, you know what? Come January, we're gonna change up the strategy a little bit. Right now, I'm just putting money into the different portfolio, the different positions, the different positions, right? And we got Alt to 1,000, Misty to 1,000. I'm trying to get this sucker to 1,000, but my order didn't go through. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? You see some of the stuff that didn't go through. I got money that came back. It was like $400 something there. I got DIPS almost to 1,000. So I'm building them up. Excuse me. I am building them up slowly. I got Misty gonna pay some money come Friday. So whatever I get on Friday, I'm gonna reinvest it back into the portfolio. Now, starting in January, I'm gonna start putting money, because I still need to pay back that first $12,000 that I put into her tuition, to pay her tuition for this year. I need to pay that back and make space on that credit card for the next $12,000 that I gotta pay, because who knows what's gonna happen. But as you guys can see, right, this portfolio is getting there, right? The next one gonna build up YBit, AIYY, we had a K, right? So that's 1,000 shares here. We got 1,000 in Misty, and then I got about 450, something like that in SQ, what is it? SQY, right? I got 455 in SQY. So I'm trying to get this to 1,000 shares too. Once I get that to 1,000 shares, if I don't get it to 1,000 shares this week, of course, then we go back to the next week, right? I got Tesla, I got YBit. So right now, I got enough money to buy some Tesla and YBit, right? If I don't get it this time around, I'm gonna buy it, next week. So, but I'm gonna get to it. The plan is to get to it. Once I get to 1,000 shares, I'm gonna start working out that one, because, like I said, starting next year, January, I'm gonna try to increase the buying power, just in case something drop, but also start moving money and putting money aside from this, for all of my portfolios, right? Start putting money aside to where I have cash sitting there, and of course I'll continue to reinvest into the portfolio. Okay, guys, as you guys can see, and the only reason this money is right in here right now, because that order didn't go through. That's the same money right there. You know what? I'm gonna go through there and cancel that, so I can get that money back into the portfolio, right? Come on, here we go. We're gonna cancel that order. It's for 250, and I'll do it again tomorrow, right? And that's that. That's canceled, and I'm gonna go back up. I just got a notification it's being canceled. Like I said, it's the same buying power. It's nothing, right? And it's gone up, right? And there was another one. Where is that? Was that? I guess I already canceled that one, right? And my buying power went back up to $5,000, almost $6,000. Okay, guys? All right. And we got over here. So even in this portfolio, right, my buying power is like next to nothing, because I've been spending all of the money that in the portfolio. I'm still chasing this sucker here. It was down to 225. I bought 500 shares, and it went back up to 229. So as you can see, I'm still working on bringing this number down, right? We still got a ways to go, but I'm gonna continue to buy to bring it down. Now, everything in here that I need to be at 1,000 shares is there, right? I got YBit at 1,000 shares. Where is it? What am I looking at? Quantity right here. All right. So I got everything at YBit at 1,000 shares. So, and these are my high yield. The rest are extreme high yield. These are a regular yield. So now I got to work on these three right down here. Okay, I got to work on those three to get them to 1,000 shares. It might happen next month. I'm gonna try to get them to 100 first, right? Because this costs a lot. You can see right here. Just to get this to 45, I had to spend $1,000. Okay, so I mean to get that to 100, that would be $2,000, right? So to get it to 1,000 shares, you do the math. It's gonna go up. 30 shares, I spent $2,000. So to get this to 100, it's gonna be crazy, right? So it's the same. I'm just building them up, and I know I talk about this on my other channel. I'm spending all the money this month, right, to buy, and then next month we're not gonna really pull from the portfolio because I'm gonna start using money to pay debt, to pay down debt, and we're still gonna go to portfolio, of course, but I'm gonna start using some of the money to pay down my debt to make things look better for me, right? Because all this money coming in, I got to spend some of it. And I did a lot of buying today. And this is a Fidelity portfolio. This thing is not updating properly. I need to reach out to support to find out what is going on. Because when I check my shares, now the funny thing is, right? When I check my positions, let me see if I can get it right. Payout, no, analytics. And I go to dividend, like you see right now, for Tesla, Misty. Where is Misty? See Misty right here. I got over 1,000 shares, but it's only showing less than 1,000, showing half of that, right? Which is crazy. But if I click on it, let's see if it's gonna show me. But I got two portfolios. It's showing both portfolio. I don't need to see both portfolio. I just need to see one. It's showing 1,600 shares, right? So that is not right. That is not right at all, because I got 1,000 something from the other positions, and then 40 something from. So it's not right. It should be a little bit more than that. So I'm not happy with that part. Close this. I'm not happy with that. So I need to find out what's going on with the app. And when I go to do update, it only updates the Robinhood, because I got Robinhood attached to this thing also. It only update Robinhood, and it doesn't update the actual portfolio. This one here. Which it drives me cuckoo, drives me crazy. Holdings. That's not what I need. But like I said, it's not showing all of my shares. I got over 1,000 shares there. It's not showing that. I got 1,000 here. They haven't updated. I got over 2,000 here, haven't updated. So it's annoying. Let's get out of there. All right. So guys, as you can see, I'm gonna refresh this. As you can see, our dividend went down by a couple of $1,000s from last Friday. Right now, I have bought a lot of things today, and they haven't updated yet. So it might update Tomorrow, when I do the video tomorrow, you guys might see it, might update and show. But the estimate is 31K. Now for this month, right? For this month, we are 31K, right? For this month, almost 32K. Depending on what Missy is going to pay this week, that can change that amount, and that would change the rest of the amount for the rest of the year, because it's going to estimate similar for the next year, for the next month. Now we all know this stuff go up and down, so you got all the time it goes up and down. So we might get $4.40, $5, $6. I have no idea what Missy is going to pay. We're going to find out soon enough, right? I'm not even going to guess what it's going to pay. Bitcoin is on an all-time high, so I can say, you know what, it might pay $7. That would be crazy, but that's not going to happen. Okay, but we're going to see what's going to happen. Okay, but I mean that's pretty good, right? That is pretty ridiculous to have that much coming in from just one position, right? Now, I have a lot of shares of Misty, over 3,000 shares of Misty. So if Misty paid $4.40 between my 3 accounts, right? That's over 12 grand, right? If I'm doing my math right. Sometimes the math don't be mathing. But that's over $12,000. Well, $13,000, $14,000, right? If I'm even calculating right. Right? It's a lot of freaking money from one share, from one position, right? And I got AIYY. So if AIYY pay $1, I got 1,000 shares in all my positions. That's another 3 grand, right? I got SQY, right? If it paid $1, it might not pay $1. I'm just saying. I got over 2,000 some position. That's another $2,500. Now that don't count my other lower yield positions that are gonna pay dividend this week, right? And this is just 1 week. And then we got next week, right? We got next week, the 16th, the 20th, and we got next week. So next week we'll go back to Tesla and Ybit, right? Those are the 2 that I have. I just add SNOY to that week, since I have, you know, those guys at 1,000. Now I need to add another position to build up, right? Try to diversify my extreme high yields, I call them. Okay, guys. So like I said, I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. And I'd like to know what you guys are investing in, because I know I always be talking, I ask you guys questions. Sometimes some people will say, but most of the time you guys just keep quiet, right? Maybe you're like, we're just waiting for this sucker for stuff to go down. Now, if we go to this right here, right? Once we hit 400, we're gonna be at 4 million, right? And I know, like I said, I want to double the income, but it's probably going to be a little harder to do that. But the goal is to double the income. That's it. That's the goal. And then once we double the income, right, to keep it at a level, I want to keep it at 500K income and then pay down my debts. I'm trying to get to 600. Sorry, trying to get to 600 to double the portfolio. I know it's double it would be 700, but we're going to try to get to 600,000, right? 60K in income. 60K is the thing. So we'll try to get a 60K in income, right? That's going to be extremely hard. But if we can make that happen, after that, I think that would be more than enough. At that point, at 60K, like I pay now, I was had to pay off one of my credit cards or something like that every month. Eventually, I might just, 1 month, my Tesla is like 0.99% interest. So that would be the last debt I will pay off, would be my Tesla, right? Because it's like less than 1% that I'm paying on interest for my Tesla. So at some point, when I get to that point, I might either just keep that and keep paying, or just pay it off and be done with it. Because I'm not gonna get rid of that car. I'm gonna keep that car. I don't buy cars, and I've never leased a car. So maybe I'll do that when I get my next car. That way, after 2 years, I can get rid of it. But that'll be it. Okay, guys. So the goal is to double the income, to 60K. And I think at that point, even before 60K, I think that's crazy, right? And once I decide to transition and move out of the U.S., I will have more money because I still have a job. I will still have more money to invest. So next year, the annual income, right, is 500,000, and we're gonna get that to 60K a month. Now we'll see. I don't know. We'll see, right? We're gonna see how they're gonna work out. But I'm gonna take some of that money and pay my debt down. So as I pay my debt down, my net worth is gonna increase, right? The goal is to get to $1 million next year in net worth between my physical, my real estate endeavors, everything I own minus what I owe, to have a net worth of $1 million, right? And then to grow that next year, the year after 2026, to be a multimillionaire. Now, I know for sure I'll be the first millionaire in my family. Now, in my family as a whole, big family, we got people in there, other millionaires in there. But in my family, the Ford family, I'll be the first millionaire that I know of. So, I mean, it's a big thing, but it's really not, because, I mean, just a goal. Once you, I don't like to say dream, because once you reach that, then what? Then your dream, you wake up, then what happens? You know what I'm saying? So the goal is to continue to grow and build generational wealth for my little baby that down there screaming right now. One day to come. But guys, this, like I said, this is not financial advice. This is just me excited for where I am. The hard work I put in the beginning allowed me to have the money now to invest, right? Because I had all this money in my portfolio when I was doing my lower yield dividend. Allowed me, when I added margins, to have more money to invest, right? So a lot different from a lot of people that starting off and trying to get to that next level. Remember, guys, to invest in your future. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like, share the content as we grow this channel. And what else can I say? I appreciate you guys. All right. Until then, stay blessed. I love you guys. Peace.